Hello, my dear friends, welcome back. During this pandemic, it has been too long that I have posted my video. Hello, my dear friends. Today I am going to talk to you about a book called Madhubala by Khadija. Madhubala, the Bollywood heroine who ruled the golden era of Bollywood cinema. Madhubala, who was born on 14 Feb 1933, worked and lived in the industry till 1960. From 1942 to 1947 was the period when Madhubala acted as a child artist. In 1947, Kedar Sharma as a director gave her a break in Neel Kamal. She was famous right from her first film, even as a full-fledged heroine. Her last film was 1960 Mughal-e-Azam. I feel to talk about Mughal-e-Azam, I have to create yet another video because Mughal-e-Azam is a milestone of Indian cinema. The only film which has been shot for 9 years. The big budget, K. Asif was the director and Shapurji Palanji was the producer. Money was not an issue. There are a lot of stories interwoved with Mughal-e-Azam. Let's talk about Madhubala. This book is written by Khadija Akbar. Khadija Akbar, who is a fan of Madhubala, also worked as a professor in English department. She has wrote this book with a procedure. She talked about her memories of Hyderabad, where she has born and brought up in, how she used to go to theatres, and how Madhubala's films were reciprocated even after her death. Yes, guys, Madhubala, the heroine of Bollywood, who started her career way back in 1942. It was the great period of Indian talkie cinema. There are peculiar things about Madhubala as a personality. She always ate something cooked from her house. She never ate outside. Another beautiful thing about Madhubala is she always used to reach the studio much before everybody else. The timeliness, meticulousness, punctuality are the unique qualities of Madhubala, which are rare even today. Today, when we hear the news about suicide and other stuff happening in Bollywood, let me tell you guys, when Madhubala worked in the industry before 1960, the situation was much worse. The situation was not different. Madhubala, as an actress, never liked the reporter. She never entertained a single reporter on her floor. She never liked the attitude of the reporters who will come on the floor, who will take an interview, who will fabricate some stories and will put it in the press. She was completely against it. And that is the reason the complete press, the filmic press or the journalists who work in film industry banned Madhubala from all her magazines. It were the film directors, film producers, they pressurized press to publicize their films, to write about their films, and even including Madhubala. Madhubala was banned by press. There were all reporters who were against her. Madhubala has to take help from the court and has to take the bodyguards. She was not liked by press. But there were some good reporters like Baburao Patel, Bunny Ruben. They did talk to Madhubala, they conducted her interviews, talked, published it, and they were unbiased. Madhubala was completely devoted toward her works. She had a heart problem, and that's why she died into her young age. There was a hole in her heart. She prescribed the doctors in Bombay as well as in London, and they said, you have to be operated. The hole is there in your heart. You cannot take a lot of psychological mental strain. You cannot have a lot of physical exertion. Kindly stop shooting. And Madhubala said, It is the film, it is the shooting that I live with, and that is my life. And she lived it. She gave her 100%. Now let's talk about her films. Amar Prem in 1948. Daulat, 1949. Mahal, the famous film with Kamal Amrohi. And in 1950, a film called Madhubala. Mr. and Mrs. 55, a film with Gurudutt in 1955. That was the only different genre film made by director Gurudutt. Howrah Bridge in 1958. And then Mughal-e-Azam in 1960. There was a courtship between Madhubala and Dilip Kumar. They couldn't unite. Ataullah Khan, the father of Madhubala, denied their relationship. Dilip Kumar was angry. And do you know, there is a story which is also there in the book. The story studded with a film called Naya Daur. Naya Daur is again a milestone film. I will tell you about Naya Daur in some other episode. Naya Daur is a milestone film in Bollywood where first time the larger shooting took place in outdoors. The light source which was used in Naya Daur was the available light. It was very difficult to shoot on hilltops, on plains, even during the daytime. The available light source was used. So cinematically that film is really interesting. Madhubala could not act in that film. There was a court case about Naya Daur. There is a different story. I will tell you in another episode. And Madhubala and Dilip Kumar did part, had a fight. Their relationship got sour during the shooting of Naya Daur. Madhubala was out of the film. New heroine Vaijayanti Mala was roped in. There is an incident which I would like to share, that when Dilip Kumar approached Bunny Ruben, asked Bunny Ruben to go to Madhubala, approach her and tell her. Bunny Ruben came to Madhubala. Madhubala talked with Bunny Ruben about the film, about her emotions. He returned to Dilip Kumar, but the relationship could not gel. I am talking about Madhubala, considered as a Venus of Bollywood. Thanks for giving. See you very soon.